You're searching for a massive screen upgrade for your car, and the Sony XAV-AX8100 with its giant floating display looks like the perfect premium solution. But I installed it, I tested every feature, and I found some critical problems that Sony doesn't advertise. Therefore, you need to watch this before you spend your money. For the best price, click the link in the description. Let's be honest, that 8.95-inch screen hovering over your dashboard is incredibly cool. It promises a modern, cinematic experience right in your singled-in slot. But here's what surprised me. That screen is a resistive touchscreen, not capacitive like your phone. Therefore, you're going back to the press-and-wait technology of 2008, which feels incredibly sluggish on such a large, beautiful display. It's like putting a horse-drawn carriage engine in a Ferrari body. And that's just problem number one. The installation flexibility is a major selling point with its three-way adjustable chassis. It truly does fit a wide variety of vehicles, which is great. But the mount, while sturdy, creates a significant issue. Therefore, when you adjust it to perfectly float over your dashboard, you often expose a huge gap behind the unit. It's not seamless. It looks like your head unit is trying to escape from your dashboard. You'll see wires and a cavernous space that basically invites you to toss your old parking tickets into. It's a storage compartment Sony never intended. They tout HDMI connectivity and updated smartphone support for safer, easier driving. But the reality of using this with your phone is frustrating. Therefore, if you're an Apple user expecting smooth CarPlay, prepare for a laggy interface on that resistive screen. It feels disconnected. And for Android Auto users, the experience is similarly hampered by the touch technology. The HDMI input is a niche feature that most will never use, but it's there if you want a plug in a gaming console. Just don't expect to play while driving unless you have a very lenient police officer. Now let's talk about that built-in rear camera input. It's a necessity for modern units. But of course, the camera is sold separately. Therefore, you're spending almost $500 on the brain and then another chunk on the eyes. It's like buying a fancy dinner plate and then having to purchase the food separately from another store. The 5V preamp outputs are gold-plated and fantastic for audio enthusiasts, which is a genuine pro. But the core user experience is dominated by that screen. So, is the 4.2-star rating on Amazon justified? Let's dive into the top reviews, which often highlight the screen size and sound quality. But many of the negative reviews, the ones buried deeper, point directly to the touchscreen lag and the finicky installation gaps. Therefore, the rating is a blend of people who love the aesthetic and audio, and those who are deeply frustrated by the daily interaction. It's a split decision. What about the 3-year warranty? That's a strong commitment from Sony and a real positive. But a warranty fixes hardware failures, not fundamental design choices that affect usability every single day. Therefore, if your screen stops working, they'll help you. If your screen works but feels terrible to use, that's just your new normal. It's like having a warranty on a pair of shoes that are guaranteed not to fall apart, but they're always uncomfortable. They won't give you new shoes for that. Let's get into the audio performance because this is where Sony shines. The sound processing, the preamp outputs, the Sirius XM readiness are all top tier. The audio quality can be phenomenal. But therefore, you have this bizarre dichotomy. A world-class audio system controlled by a frustratingly slow, outdated touch interface. It's like having a Michelin star chef cook your meal, but serving it on a dirty, slow-moving cafeteria tray. The experience is split. And speaking of control, the physical buttons are minimal. You rely heavily on that screen, but the resistive screen requires more deliberate presses. Therefore, simple actions like skipping a song or changing a source become minor tasks. While driving, you want glance-and touch simplicity. This unit gives you stare-and press complexity. It adds cognitive load, which ironically contradicts their safer driving claim. It's safer only if you don't touch it while moving. Now, the screen has an anti-glare coating which works decently. But on such a large, flat surface, direct sunlight can still create washout and hot spots. Therefore, in certain conditions, you're squinting at a giant, laggy mirror. It's less of a screen and more of a solar panel for frustration. Considering the price of $498, you're in the premium bracket, but you are not getting a premium touch experience. Therefore, you're paying for premium audio hardware and a large visual display, but with a budget-tier interaction method. It's an identity crisis product. At this price, competitors offer capacitive touchscreens that feel instantaneous. So, after all this, should you buy the Sony XAV-AX8100? The resolution to this 3-act drama is clear. If you are an absolute audio purist who prioritizes sound quality above all else, and you can tolerate a slow interface for that gain, this unit has merit. But therefore, for the vast majority of people looking for a holistic upgrade, a great big screen paired with modern, responsive control, this Sony model presents significant problems. The curiosity loop we opened is closed with a caution. What should you do instead? Research units that offer similar large screen formats but with capacitive touch technology. Look for models that might cost a bit more or even less, but where the entire experience feels cohesive and modern. Your daily interaction with your car's head unit is too important to be hampered by a fundamental tech choice like a resistive screen. It's the main control panel for your drive. In conclusion, the Sony XAV-AX8100 is a product of compromises. It's a giant beautiful face with a slow brain. It's fantastic ears with clumsy fingers. I cannot recommend it for most users seeking a seamless upgrade. Therefore, save yourself the potential regret and look at other options. And if, after hearing all these problems, you still decide this is the unit for you, make sure you get the best deal. For the best price on Amazon, click the link in the description below.